I was a trial lawyer, and I tried a lot of cases. I was lucky enough to be inducted into a BOTA in 2008, and I just realized that I was not enjoying the winning or the losing as much. Actually, not enjoying the winning as much, because I thought that people weren't realizing what they were giving up going through the process. And the more I started mediating, the more strongly I feel about resolving disputes rather than leaving it to 12 people or 6 people who don't really care about our disputes. About 80 to 85% of them are catastrophic injury or personal injury of any kind, some very severe, some not so severe, and about 15% are business disputes, fraud, breach of contract, that type of thing between reasonably small businesses generally. I think generally it's kind and thoughtful and collaborative. My idea is to pull the middle of the tug-of-war rope and to help the parties get closer together that way, but not being heavy-handed. Or I tell people I'm not a judge and I'm not an arbitrator, so they get to make all the decisions and I get to make suggestions and help them hopefully make some decisions that result in resolution of their case. I don't really know. I don't ask that question very often, but I like to think that I'm very well prepared. I don't like to be unprepared, and so I prepare a lot with what I can find or what I get in advance. And I generally think that most people like my treatment of their clients and how they're treated. They're treated nicely and respectfully, understanding that these are difficult situations that people are in. Most people don't want to be at mediation. Lawyers would rather be in trial or litigating than at mediation. And claims people would rather be working their files. And plaintiffs in personal injury cases or in business cases would really rather be doing something else. For me, at least, it's feeling very strongly about the process and the goal of resolving the dispute, but also providing a respectful setting in which to do it. I think sometimes that gets lost in the shuffle, and mediators think of themselves too much like arbitrators or judges, forcing a result on somebody. And I think that respecting the parties' positions and allowing them to make their decisions, even if we don't agree with them. They're adults and they're allowed to make those decisions, and we have a process that allows them to decide to compromise or decide not to compromise. I like to play golf. I like to participate in endurance events raising money for the Leukemia and Lymphoma Society. I've done that for the last 14 years. I like spending time with friends and family. It's kind of a cliche, but very true.